Good morning. Let's see. All right, how we doing this morning? Fabulous.
Okay.
This is very confusing.
All right, a couple more people to show up. All right. So, how's everybody doing? Good, fabulous. All right. So today I'm not going to be doing anything crazy. We're just going to be basically taking roll and going over what the general overview of the plan is for going forward. So I've posted where is it? All right. So I've posted the document. Go to eLearning, Math 111, and mine looks a little bit different than y'all's, but it'll say resources. And is the name of the document. So what that looks like, something like this. All right, so we'll just jump into it, and feel free to use the chat if you guys have any questions. So homework is still going to be done pretty much the same. No changes to that. We'll be doing through WebAssign. I'm going to be opening up everyone's homework assignment for the whole semester, just kind of like we talked about doing at the end, but because of all the crazy, do it the earliest possible so you guys have all the time in the world. And if you are not signed up for WebAssign, you really need to. It's yeah, kind of important. So if you do need to, then go to getenrolled.com, put in that, sign in to Cengage, and it will set you guys up in my class. And that's where the ebook and everything is from. Tests. Some of y'all who may have had one of my 109 classes before started using WebAssign for tests as well. In the past, this is the way I've done it. It's possible that some changes will be made, but this is at least a very good starting off point. The way the tests work is they look exactly like a normal assignment, except for the title, I guess. And first big thing is that they are timed. So you'll have approximately the same amount of class time as you would normally have. I usually give 15 minutes or so extra just as a little buffer. You will also have 2 to 3 separate attempts. And this is to make up for any possible, like, oh, my internet connection suddenly went out or something like that. The idea is that to schedule and reschedule individual tests is just, it's ridiculous. So off the bat, you get at least 2, might do 3 attempts to, like I said, make up for any possible issues with that kind of stuff. So checking to see if we've got any more people in here. Nope. Okay. So yeah, this is to make sure that, you know, you guys do have some buffer, because I know internet connections, obviously stuff happens. Some work may need to be shown. That's not very likely. I can add that as a partial credit measure, where you can, even if you get it wrong, you can still submit your work, just a picture or a scan of it or something. And that way I can look at it, and even if you didn't get the answers right, you will at least have some partial credit there. Along with that, so the tests are designed so that pretty much everyone has different questions, or at least different versions, even if you do randomly get the same question. So you might have 15 questions on the test, and they each pull out of pools that are 15 to 20 deep. So they are very much randomized. And the reason I say this is because it's timed. It is not worth your time to try and talk to somebody else, because they probably have completely different questions. And if they do, they have completely different numbers. So you'd have to redo it with your numbers anyways. So just don't, it's not worth it. You can usually tell the first round who tried to do that and they ran out of time and didn't finish. So I'll go ahead and mention that now, and will again in the future. So quizzes, I'm still trying to kind of decide about exactly how I want to run that. It's possible I will do it kind of like a timed assignment on WebAssign. You can do basically during the hour that we would normally have class, and that way it'll just be a single question. It's possible we might do through eLearning, but I don't know. I'll get some feedback on that. eLearning tends to have much more variability in whether or not it's up. So yeah, just because WebAssign I have yet to see, knock on wood, go down, we're going to probably stick with that. Class meetings. First off, thank you guys for being the ones who showed up today. I highly suggest downloading this app if you haven't. It can be downloaded to your phone or laptop, computer, whatever, but you can just use the temporary web version. That's fine too. So class meetings will be done through this program. It allows screen sharing and a few other things that are very, sorry, I'm getting pop-ups. Very helpful. And it'll also allow me to see if you guys are doing any work, you guys could share your screen and actually write out the question that you have or something like that. So let's see. Now, office hours, still kind of up in the air on that, but likely I'll be using this thing called Discord, which I will show you. All right. So this is what a Discord server looks like. And I went ahead and set one up. Basically, I will have the chat running. I will be in this voice channel all day, during the day at least. So if you guys want to pop in and ask me a question, like I said, I will have myself logged into there most of the day because I can run it on my phone, and it'll just be like a quick little call. You can ask me a question, and if you want to type something, you can also go up to a more generalized class chat windows, and you just type something out. Hey, anyone have an idea for the homework problem, or something like that. So you can just type something, and anyone else who has logged in and is following this will get a notification if they've got the app. And this is something I'm also maybe going to use for some class discussion. I highly suggest it. That way I can see who's participating, how often, that kind of thing. You can also take documents, drag and drop them, and now you can share that thing with somebody else. So it really is very quick, very easy to use. Similarly, this has a online version. So in this document that I sent y'all, there's the Zoom invite right there, and the Discord link. You can click it. Oh. Sorry, forgot it went away from the thing. All you have to do is create an account. It's asking me for an authentication because I made an account, but it'll look in your web browser. It will look just the same as this does. Okay, so make sure nobody else is in the thing waiting. Okay, so that is a suggested use for this. Like I said, it can be very, very quick and easy to throw stuff on here. And And I mean, I've always used it for gaming. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used this, but whenever we play, you know, online, any kind of multiplayer game, this is what we use for our different guilds or clans or whatever you want to say. So, yeah, that's the thing with Discord. So if you've ever got a question, like I said, feel free to check that out. And the invitation is on that document right here. So you just click on that. If you don't want to download the app, you don't have to, but there it is. Also, I didn't add this to the end, but I will be doing, I'll be recording all of these sessions, sorry, and I will be uploading them to YouTube. Once I get that set up, so that's where you will be able to go and, you know, if you miss a class or if you want to review something, I will be adding those, just, you know, basically copy and paste, nothing special, and you can go review them. But because I don't have a smartboard anymore, I won't be able to upload the notes that way. So what we're going to be using is, I haven't set up my mobile office yet, but you kind of see it in the back. I'll have that whiteboard set up kind of right behind me so that we can do problems and that sort of thing. Let's see. So all right. Any questions, comments, concerns? Is there anything that you want to know more about?
On the chair, okay.
Somebody say something?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, if you guys do have any immediate questions about this kind of stuff, please just send me an email, or you can do that office hours thing. If you would like, there will be more information to come. But as far as everything else goes, going over we're going to be starting in with linear inequalities on Wednesday, which is the last part of this chapter. So just get everything set up the way that you would like, and yeah. But like I said, if you have any questions, comments, please just let me know. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for showing up today.
You too.